Hey guys, it's me, Gemstone. The sign that I'm on now has to be Taurus. So let's see what's showing up for you guys this week. I'm using the Fountain Tarot. So here we go. Taurus. Your cards are the Emperor with the Page of Swords, Seven of Cups, Taurus. The first thing that came to mind with the Emperor card is be careful how you use your power. I feel like you can be very powerful at this time, but make sure you're not being destructive with your power and breaking down certain things when you should be building them up. And so I feel like your cards are saying you have to either be mindful of the fact that you are very influential to other people, because I feel like there's other people that are watching you, like this Page of Swords, people that can be like children or just very much influenced by you or hold you to a certain regard. And because of that, it's like you have to be really mindful of those people, because I kind of get the feeling that they could either be hurt or they could either be disappointed in something that you either say or do or practice or come out with. And so it's like saying you have to be just really mindful of the kind of way that others perceive you. And I'm not trying to say this in a negative way. It's just a case of sometimes we don't always respond in our best way to certain situations. And I kind of feel like if you do that, it can have lasting repercussions or a lasting effect that is not what you want from others. And so it's kind of saying you have earned the right to be respected for either what you do or who you are or anything else. But it's almost like saying that with, like they say, with power comes responsibility. And so it's like, yes, you're powerful, but now you have to prove yourself to be responsible. That's the other thing. The Seven of Cups is saying always be true in terms of not either buying into illusions or selling an illusion to someone else. It also could be saying that communications and things may have issues. I kind of feel that people can sometimes misinterpret or may misinterpret something that was said or done, or some form of communication is going to have difficulty coming through or being expressed in the way it needs to be. But again, I feel like it's more going to be misinterpreted more than anything else. The Seven of Cups sometimes can present in a number of different options to you, but it's saying be careful with the option that you choose, because it may not materialize in the way that you want it to, if it is all different options that you're thinking about and all that kind of stuff. But some of you guys may have one particularly good idea that may prove itself to be lucrative in some kind of way. So yeah, there's that. Once you have clarity of mind, something positive can come from it. But if your mind is very clouded and there's just a whole bunch of confusion, then it's, or there's a whole bunch of confusion around you, I feel that it's going to present a problem in terms of you becoming clear in terms of your goals and what you're trying to achieve for yourself. Okay, so your shadow card is the Four of Coins. Is your shadow. Interesting. This card this is the third time this card has showed up now, but this is the first time it's presented itself as the shadow. And so the first thing I feel with this card is your interpretation is different to the others, though, because I feel like this card is saying that Taurus, you need to, Taurus? Yeah. I had to double check that I'm actually doing the Taurus video, okay, because I didn't want to say the wrong sign. Taurus, you have to get out of your own way. I feel that for some reason you're creating your own blockages, or you're creating your own problems. You're stifling yourself intentionally. It's almost like self-sabotage. And so you have to get out of a certain mindset that is keeping you really just in this kind of vibe. And so I feel like there is a belief that you have that is limiting you. And I think that that belief is that you're not worthy of certain things. Some of you have adopted this belief system from some point in your life or past life, where you either felt that you wasn't worthy or deserving of certain accomplishments or certain things. And it's kind of saying that you don't want to be seen as, some of you guys may not want to be seen as a leader to some other people, because of the fact that some of you guys may not even feel sometimes like even worthy of that to a certain extent. But yeah, you have to address those kind of limiting belief systems that are kind of keeping you trapped. And again, I feel like a lot of it has to do with self-worth for you. So yes, peace and many blessings to you, Taurus. I hope you have a good week. Bye.